Hi there, welcome to this Lord of the Flies A-star guide for your English Literature GCSE. In this guide we're thinking about how to raise your chances of achieving that A-star by including alternative interpretations in your analysis. It's another really straightforward thing, it's another thing that you won't be able to do in every paragraph, but you want to be doing it somewhere within your essay. Okay. This example is going to focus on a question, what is the importance of Jack in Lord of the Flies? Standard exam question, another fairly easy one, and we're going to think about how we could include alternative interpretations in our answer to that question. Alternative interpretations means including more than one point of view in response to the same quotation. So you're saying this quotation could suggest this, but it could also suggest that. It allows you to demonstrate greater depth of thought and originality. Don't forget, this won't get you an A-star on its own, but it's one of a number of strategies that you can use. Okay, let's have a look at an example then. What is the importance of Jack in Lord of the Flies? Here's the paragraph without it. Golding uses Jack to demonstrate the savagery which exists at the heart of mankind. The chief snatched one of the few spears which were left and poked Sam in the ribs. This clearly implies that what good was left in Jack has now been washed away. Golding's use of the words snatched and poked imply the joy and enthusiasm which Jack seems to be taking in the brutality of his role. The reader will be left in no doubt that this is a clear example of schadenfreude as Jack threatens further violence and bloodshed. High-level vocabulary, analysis of language, it's detailed, it's a good answer. However, we can improve it, and if we're aiming for that A-star, we always need to try and improve. This time, what we're going to think about is there a way in which we can defend Jack? Because we've made him out to be the bad guy. Is there a way in which we can say, well, maybe he's not. Maybe it's not his fault. So, here's how we could add to that to improve it. Same paragraph, but this time I've added on the end that alternative interpretation. And I've begun it with the words, on the other hand. You need that connective. You need to be saying, this is my other idea. This is what somebody else might think. So we've gone with, on the other hand, the reader might interpret Golding's use of the words the chief in preference to Jack's name to suggest that Jack is no longer responsible for his own actions, as he has been consumed by the power granted to him by the consensus of the others. I've got that other side to it, first of all. Jack is bad, but he might be seen to be okay. We might be able to defend him. I've also then been able to include further analysis of language, so I've got much more detail in my answer. And because I'm trying to find that other point of view, I'm inherently being a little bit more original, a little bit more creative in my response, which the examiners are also looking for the top grades. So it's a really nice way of ensuring you hit those top grades. Some quotations will be easier to do it with than others, so your quotation choice is also going to be important here. Okay, let's do a quick recap on alternative interpretations then. What you're doing is including more than one point of view in response to the same quotation. This will allow you to demonstrate greater depth of thought and greater originality, and it's a really nice way to add depth and detail to your answer. Good luck.